with him that Dunlop Dureza tyre just a little bit too cold when he cracked the throttle. He was able to slide that car around. Oh, Bowler, hold your breath.
Oh, goodness me. That was never going to be good. That is a terrible, terrible image.
We'll get a good view of James Hinchcliffe in his hands here. So far through turn one, looks pretty good.
How many of your qualifying runs have you
Oh!
Hinchcliffe with a big one!
Big one.
Up on its side, he lost it at the apex of turn two. It went loose, and it went around, and this is bad news.
We now can show you what happened to Alex Peroni. Oh my goodness me. That is a horrific sight. Very serious crash.
Nice bit of racing now to the outside line goes Finn Green, so he's going to go for it. We've got Heathcote having a look as well at Morocco. Shield there now on the outside. Oh, Finn Green got the power down a little bit early coming out of there. That's very worrying. That's not the view that we wanted to see. It causes all sorts of problems. Heathcote's out. He catches Harry King as well, and that's going to be a red flag. Not what we...
Bit of viewing, but watch now. So, bit of throttle, but see how he comes off the throttle and picks it up, and it starts to rotate, doesn't get any contact, but watch now, he gets one hit, and now he's unsighted. Watch a car jink out of the way, and it's this car coming now. I think it's Lucky Kera, but unsighted. It's one of the worst things that can ever happen to you.
Second gap, sent both into the 207s. Alan Quicker. Oh, big
contact!
Jump.
Oh, that's a
big shunt.
Oh my goodness, Dan Croxley that is. Brett Smith slowed. Brett Smith slowed coming onto the pit. That long back straight to edge back past Will Bamber. Oh, and a big crash! A big crash. That is the 999 BMW turn 14 hairpin. Let's see. Here's a replay now. Oh, and that looks like a car failure there. Oh, and that's a big impact for Wang Hao, and the Mercedes there are completely innocent.
And here they come, Pridmore bike number 43. As he the back set snaps away from him, he's over the bars. Oh, Bo beaten on the Irving. Vincent takes it way over the top as well. What a massive incident, Phil.
Yeah, this was only on the end of lap 2.
Stenhouse Jr. back to the front. Another hood flap flies off. Oh! Around comes the 18. The 42 collects the 17 as well. The 62 upside down. Brendan Gaughan upside down as he went back in front of the pack.
We're wrecked here, guys.
Toy car. It doesn't look real.
3,400 pounds. Remember that. These things are almost 2 tons.
Well, you know, we take off.
Et le départ pour cette course de 60 minutes est donné maintenant avec les deux Audi et Simon Gachet qui tente directement vers l'extérieur et derrière ça touche avec Eric Trémoulet. Oh, accrochage à l'arrière et vous le voyez et on va directement je pense.
Eric Latino gets off the throttle quickly after about the 330 mark. 587 there for Mark Caruso. Mark, without a parachute here at Bristol, going up the hill. He's going quick, and he's going in the sand, and he's going in the net.
So the gap between them was 0.2 of a second. Rutter in front of Hickman over the start line, but it's a lot more than that now. Dave O. Johnson behind. Oh no, and it's happened again. That's another red flag. This is where the touring cars and the Formula 3 cars have all of their mishaps, and I can promise you that
first placed back into the race is the Jean-Paul Buffon BMW that has a big off, and he's in the wall. Bang! That's a huge off. Jean-Paul Buffon, suddenly the car broke away under braking full leg.
De ça aussi parce que je sais que ça tenait à corps, alors qu'il y a un problème sur la Corvette du team de l'équipage d'Oliver Gavin à l'instant, qui a perdu. Eh non, contact, oh, ça a tapé fort, très fort.
C'est terminé pour la voiture, je peux vous l'assurer.
Ah oui, oui, oui.
C'est terminé. Il s'est fait...
In the ELMS. So...
No, it's been a tremendous run so far this season. This is the incident again, by the way, that involved, I'm afraid, Mike Gwash, which is just horrible to watch. And Mike...
This is the shot. This is at full speed. Watch for the parts. Almost like a cartoon where it's been just sprayed across the track. Oh, that's a really unfortunate way to end the session. Did bounce straight out of that car.
Alexander Rossi pretty well smoked on the front straightaway. Now Ryan Hunter-Reay is to the inside. Huge crash. Hunter-Reay, Sato. Oh no, and Rossi is in it.
A lot of cars.
Up in the fence is Rosenquist.
This is disastrous for Rossi.
He's looking over the barrier, so he's obviously looking for the bike, isn't he? It's really important he gets it back. Let's have a look. This is Sterling's. There it goes.
Whoa!
Oh, wow! And that's in the trees, and I'll tell you what.
That's gone.
That's...
So they're going to be going side by side, and any contact at all here,
I think he's
and you
turn.
are straight.
Oh, he's got. He's gone that way. Wow.
That's unusual.
That is.
You expect it to be a
to go right. Yeah.
Arnold driving very well, but trying to keep that Porsche behind him. And just behind him is Felipe Fernandez in the Glickenhaus, number 705. So it's a three-way battle that's going on there.
A huge accident on the Dottinger Höhe as cars are scattered.
The slightly better pace. It's going to be interesting to see if Tsunoda can actually get his head down. Don't count out Nattori either. As we see Christian Hahn all the way around, he takes out Jack Doohan.
Who's gone wrong upside down, a flip. That is a very dangerous move there. Hopefully both drivers are all right as our lead battle has gone through.
Heldigvis godt ser det ud til. Ja. Tak for det.
Men til gengæld for enden af lang tid, der har vi et crash big time. Vi har, og det er faktisk det er de tre første i løbet. Og der er flere kørsler. Puha!
Hold da op. Rødt flag.
Der er heller ikke andet at gøre. Rødt flag simpelthen.
They're able to get away. Rinus VK in the dark red, and and a spin for David Malukas, and big impact.
Big impact, and as you see there, the rear of the car up. We will look and confirm to find out exactly who this is. The good news.
Cars got a little high coming up turn number
3. Well, now let's have a look at it, because
The Ferrari's on the outside, the Audi gets hit by Derek Pearce, and then that fires the Audi across into the Ferrari, and boom, into the barrier at high speed they go. So the Audi seem to get hit from behind by the Team Parker Bentley. Huge damage to both of those cars.
Yeah, the Ferrari really looks to have been one of the two that's come off the worst. The angle that he hit the tire bailed out. The Audi hits it nose end, but then you can see wheels coming off the front of, I think it's one of the Ferrari.
It was a huge accident. Teasdale went down as he came out of Copse, and look at what happened to Paul McClung. The Scotsman launched into the air, pure motocross style. The bike, thankfully, missing the cowering marshals, understandably wondering where that bike was going to end up. This is what it looked like from there, even more dramatic from front on. And then Paul McClung's bike, bless him, he deserves a new one for that, doesn't he, for the displays put on.
Still Ollie Taylor's again, and Neil Dayton are up there, and
From underneath of him, and a hard side impact pancaked the wall. He goes over. You see again, he's down right on that white line, Towns. He's well below it.
Well, but he wasn't on the
Bisschen Diskussion über, und da kommt nochmal der vom Freitag, der Abflug des eigentlichen Polmanns bzw. des Polautos, was jetzt nicht mehr auf Pol steht, weil es +5 Startplätze bekommen hat aufgrund dieses Unfalls. Das war ein heftiger.
Through Abbey. So let's have a look at the two angles. The contact has come and bang.
Oh, I mean that's nasty. I mean the car just virtually momentarily stopped and then just went into a kinetic energy rotation.
Of course, he's accelerating out of the pit.
And we are full course. Caution, safety car coming out. Here it is. Oh my. Oh!
That is a shocker for the Golinello who got hit.
Him through turn 12 actually, so he's coming through 13 now.
So he looks to the inside.
Oh wow, got airborne. And when you've got airborne like that, you have no brakes, trust me, I know. And
red flag.
Red flag, yeah.
The race is...
Kasberg squeezed onto the grass by Muller. Oh,
who's that going up the grass on the inside of Katzberg?
That was Christopherson, and he's in the barriers. That's exactly where Thiago and Gabrielli went off a couple of years ago.
That's a hard hit.
That is a huge hit.
He was lucky.
Oh, really gets sideways there, squeezed onto the grass and through the traffic. And here's Chacon trying to avoid it. Oh!
Sam Fennick could make it 4 different drivers from 4 starts for a win here. He does. 5.66 again. No shoot for Sam Fennick here in this car. It's into the sand trap.
He's gone through the gravel trap and up the wall. That's a big, big hit. Sam Fennick has gone deep.
Let's take a look here. Up through the S's, pushing hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, came up. I think it was on Zulman, right? Who's probably not running at full speed and just didn't read the situation.
Oh.
Well, hey. It was way after the corner.
It was not the same incident as Jupp van Uitert. It was happened later in the corner. But the impact they're in free practice 2 this morning, very heavy indeed.
That almost had a hint of a tyre going down after the turning point at Radion, and not used to a car snap.
Golpe, 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 golpe. Bueno, golpe importante, importantísimo. Y cuidado porque es Marta Suria que ahora la golpea el 70 de Arturo Espuny. Golpe importante en esta recta principal.
Behind Edgar, going down turn 4.
As also Killian Marr. Oh, and a huge accident behind. And that is a car that went airborne in a big, big way. Or in 2012 in the Formula Renault 3.5 litre championship. As the car launched up, and actually, Elliot, I think we're very fortunate that that didn't become a...
Change that in the order Anton is Porsche, Aston, McLaren, Ford, Audi and Mercedes, 6 manufacturers.
The extra attention just seemed to be loving. Oh, guys, are we all okay? We're all okay. And they've got Sean Galale going again.
Tonkin battle for 3rd and 4th. Hornardle in the number 48. That's the Manfilter liveried car. Oh, and we've got the car off. It's Matt Campbell. Matt Campbell has gone off to driver's right.
È stato un altro cappottato, mamma mia, che cappottone.
Il cappottone purtroppo.
Oh, Marshall heading out. Oh, is it hot? Is it hot? It's brilliant, mate. Good on you. He's going to kick that exhaust all the way to the finish. No, out. Fantastic. Chucks it over with a load more.